All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to make the most of Propel. Now, I work with job seekers every single day, and by far the most effective thing they can do when they're applying is find one connection point into a company. It tends to increase your odds of landing an interview by about 2 to 3x. And most of us know that that process is really painful, it feels awkward. The goal of Propel is to remove all of that stress, help you move at much better speed, find the right people to connect with easily, and then craft a really strong message to them. So the way it works is you come to the platform, all you need to do is give us the name of the company that you want to start networking into. This might be a company that you've just found an open role to, or a company that has piqued your interest even if it doesn't have a relevant role open. And then you tell us the function that you're interested in. You can also type in keywords. So for example, I know at Anthropic, they don't call it the sales team, they call it the GTM team. So I could always just type in GTM here instead. For the purpose of this demo, I'm just gonna choose a previous search for speed. So I'm looking at a company called Glean and I'm targeting sales roles. Now, immediately Propel is going to show me the most relevant people that I could reach out to. They're broken down by a few different tabs. I always recommend go on Real Good Fits first. This is going to show anyone and everyone who's a first degree connection, as well as folks who have multiple points of overlap with you. But you might also want to try some other folks, right? So in this scenario, I might look at folks who've been to my school. I might look at ex-colleagues of mine, recruiters, or even folks that would be likely teammates. In this case, I can see that Chen studied at Yale from 23 to December 24. Wasn't there quite at the same time as me. So Lucas is probably the best person for me to reach out to. Although he's in the ANZ region, we're first degree connections. I can also see that he's active daily on LinkedIn, which is pretty cool. As opposed to looking through some of these profiles, it's going to show you, actually it looks like everyone at Glean is pretty active, which is great. This would show you if they're only active weekly or monthly. Chen as an example, as a software engineer, maybe he's not using LinkedIn as much, it's only active weekly. So I'm going to choose Lucas. I can then hit spin up a message and you get taken to Propel's message generation feature. Here you can upload your resume, you can put in your intent. So I'm going to just request a coffee chat, and then I can choose whether I want to reach out to him via email or LinkedIn. If we have their email, we will let you know. In this case, we do not. So I'm going to prioritize LinkedIn, and I want the tone to be informal. Let me just hit customize or generate message. That is now going to deeply understand Lucas. It's actually looking through his LinkedIn profile, his LinkedIn activity. It's better understanding Glean. And based off of that, it's drafted a message for me. Now I can customize this however I want. Let's say I want to reduce length by 10%. And then I don't mention my superhuman experience, only Whoop. So I'm going to give it that prompt. It can customize this. You can do this as much as you want. And then once you have a message that you're happy with, you have a few options. You can either send it directly here. That would send it on LinkedIn. You can edit the message if you want to finalize some tweaks more manually. And then once you're ready to go, you can copy it, and you could also go and take that into LinkedIn yourself. I'm not going to send this because this would actually send the message to Lucas. Once you do send a message, it will also set a reminder for you. You can see all your reminders here in the reminders tab, and you can always edit these reminders as well to let you know to actually go and follow up on messages that you've sent. You can see here, this is a reminder that I have that's overdue, that I can go and follow up with. And just like that, I've got one message out the door, and now I can run another search, or I could send a message to someone else at Glean as well. Like I said, most people who use Propel see about 2 to 3x higher interview land rates. You do need to use it consistently. Networking is not a magic pill. It is very much a muscle. The goal of this platform is to make that whole process hopefully a little bit more delightful, quicker for you. Let me know what you think, and excited to have you on. Thank you.